And welcome back to Saturday Agenda. I'm Joe Pinion. Well, in the aftermath of Tuesday's election, there is one thing that stood out: the media's hyperbolic reaction to Republicans taking control of the wheel again.
The enduring power of the culture wars, and the Republicans are better at playing this game because it's essentially white identity politics.
Critical race theory, which isn't real, turned the suburbs 15 points.
Education, right, which is code for white parents don't like the idea of teaching about race.
When this election is over in Virginia, we will know, have we seen the emergence of the Delta variant of Trumpism? Youngkin, same disease, but spreads a lot faster and can get a lot more places.
You have to be willing to vocalize that these Republicans are dangerous.
Absolutely. Just dangerous Republicans. Everything is racist. Here's the thing, folks. If everything is racist, nothing is racist. And clearly the Democrats haven't figured that out, which is why they just suffered such a damning defeat down in Virginia. Here to break it down with us, former members of Congress Michael Grimm and also former member of Congress Pete Hoekstra. Thank you so much to both of you for joining us. Good to see you all again. Pete, I'll start with you. Look, it seems as if the American people are speaking quite loudly. In Virginia, they just had a massive swing there. The whole state's gone red. In Minnesota, the people, after watching the entire state burn in the aftermath of George Floyd, said no to defund police. Even here in New York, we had 3 ballot measures that basically said no to ballot harvesting, no to same-day voting, and no to the state basically allowing us to legalize gerrymandering by the legislature.
That's right. And I think when you really look at it, and you got to listen to the words. Van Jones is calling those people in Virginia who voted for Youngkin, he's calling them a disease. What do you do with a disease? You eliminate it. Much of the rest of the media there on the left, they were calling, us racist. Why? Because parents were involved with their kids' school education. They cared about the direction of the state. They didn't want to elect a governor who said, no, parents don't have a say in what their kids are taught. It was, when you really peel back the layers, the language that was being used on Tuesday night was pretty inflammatory and I think very, very dangerous. And we ought to be concerned about it.
It was crazy, Michael. I was watching the coverage, and you listening to Van Jones on one hand saying that it seems as if Democrats don't realize the words coming out of their mouth are inflammatory and insulting. And in the next breath, he goes around and effectively calls vast swaths of Americans a virus that needs to be eliminated. What's your thought process there?
Look, the vitriol coming out of these individuals and many in the Democrat Party are the reason why we had such a big victory. So we need to understand that America is definitely waking up. And what the irony there is, it's the woke culture that's bringing this vitriol. They're the ones that are screaming that everything is racist if it's a different viewpoint from theirs. But yet the truth is, average, everyday, hardworking families have had enough. People are tired of being called racist. People are tired of being told that they don't know how to raise their families. They don't know what's important to them, that the government knows better. And that's what you're seeing in the polls.